Swing that bat. Good morning. Live from you from Norwood, Oklahoma. It's currently 7:34 a.m. Central Time on August 4th, 2023. It's currently 80 degrees out, mostly sunny. There's a few clouds in the sky, as the Indy Thunder are the home team and are on defense. The Boston Renegades are the away team. The winner of this game will go on to play the winner of the Philly Fire or the Bayou City Heat. And the loser will go down and play in the 5-6 bracket. Ooh, this is too high. As the Renegades are on the third baseline, and the Indy Thunder on the first base. As Christian Thaxton's going to lead us off, wearing the number 2 on the back of his jersey. Wearing long gray baseball pants. It's the Easton brand with white and black Marucci gloves. White and black cleats. And the first pitch to Thaxton is swung on and missed, and we're underway.
Come on, Zach.
Thaxton getting reset in the box. Rob Weissman doing the catching and Ron Cochran doing the pitching. There's a long pause and the set. And the pitch is hit high and deep to left field. Thaxton sprinting to first base is going to be close, and he gets there.
Yeah!
Whoa! Whoa! Boston starting out strong with a 1-0 lead from Christian Thaxton.
Shining fire burning on the base path. Whoa!
And following the leadoff run, we have Sean Devenish. Devenish notably going 5 for 6 yesterday with 5 putouts on the defensive side of the ball. David Sanchez is on deck with Shane Canton in the hole. Devenish wearing the number 53 on the back of his jersey with black Adidas cleats. Not wearing any undersleeves. Long gray baseball pants with a black belt. Lisa Sheffield Devenish, thanks for tuning in. Caught us just in time, as we're in top of the first with nobody out. As Christian Thaxton started the game with a run. Having a little conversation by home plate here between the umpires, Darnell Booker and Rob Weissman. The Thunder, a very respectable team, as they had a great run of championships, as they won 5 championships in the past 10 years. Renegades wearing their standard navy blue jerseys with the Association of Blind Citizens on the back of their jersey, as Devenish ropes it down the left field line. The third baseman boots it, and Sean Devenish is safe. 2-0 in favor of the Boston Renegades, as David Sanchez is coming up to the plate.
Mr. Sanchez, man, won't you score?
Devenish really put a charge into that ball as it was lined down the left field line. The Indy Thunder rover kind of going into a Superman position, but when he threw his feet out to try and get the ball, he boots it away, and that allowed Devenish to score. So we got 2 in and nobody out for David Sanchez. Sanchez wearing the number 48 on the back of his jersey. Native of Puerto Rico. We already have 9 people watching on the live stream.
Attention, please. Number 48. Batting for number 3. Now at bat.
We need a little megaphone.
Right?
I mean, him putting his hands together and like shouting that was pretty loud. And Sanchez is getting his base check first, and then third base. Shane Canton on deck and Drew Crook in the hole. First pitch to Devenish from Peter is sky to center field. Devenish running to third base, gets by the center fielder. Sanchez running to third, and he scores. 3-0 Renegades, as it was a fantastic line. Down to third from Sanchez.
It's Shane and Man.
As he hit it to center field, and it sort of bounced over the center fielder and got by him, which allowed Sanchez to score. Still nobody out in the top of the first for Shane Canton. Canton stepping into the box with a wide base at his feet, more than shoulder width apart. As he's getting his base check, as Weissman helps him point correctly at the bases. Canton's bat is resting right on his back right shoulder as he loads in the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. Connolly missing a little bit high. Shane was swinging through with a flat plane through his chest. And the 0-1 swung on a hit to left center field. Canton running to third base. The defender is on it and makes the play. Score that play at 24.
It was a great hit. Great hit. Right, it's Drew.
You're gonna rock it, Drew.
Electric Avenue, so you can hit it harder.
So we have 3-0 with one out for Drew Crook. Crook wearing the number 47 on the back of his jersey. Wearing long white compression sleeves on his arms, going from his wrists all the way up past his elbows. Wearing a backwards Renegades hat. Bad from the right side. Ron Cochran back in the game to pitch. And Crook swings through it for strike one.
Rolling back, Drew, you got it, Drew.
Just behind, Drew, you got it.
Droopy.
The sun is very bright right now, as it's just rising here in Oklahoma. As the 0-1 pitch is swung on a miss for strike two. Looks like Cochran missed a little bit outside on that one.
It is kind of, it's hard.
Crook was swinging underneath it. Guy Zuccarello is on deck. And the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike three as Crook was caught out front there.
Ladder set. B minus.
You got it, Drew. Staying back, Drew. Staying back, Drew.
Water for him.
Drew, use one.
Go for it.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Indy Thunder shouting to Rob Weissman to have a louder set so they can hear when to be ready for the pitch. As the 0-3 is grounded weakly down the left field line and foul. 18 people currently watching in the live stream. Thank you all for tuning in.
Kimball instead?
As we have one out in the inning, and there's a 3-0 Renegades lead in the top of the first. And the 0-3 is squibs down the first base line. Crook moving to third base. The defender is on it, and he makes the putout. score that play a 1. This Crook was out front on it.
The ball, Chris Kimball.
He hit the ball off the end of the bat, which kind of caused the ball to have a lot of weird spin to right field. A great play by the defender to hop on it for the second out of the inning. Daryl Sutterly, thanks for tuning in. Chris Kimball is pinch hitting for Guy Zuccarello. Chris Kimball trying to get loose in the box as he's shaking his hips left and right. Shout out to Deb Brummer doing the bases today. I got the sniffles right now. Apologize for the gross noise. You heard that. So we have a long pause in between at-bats here. The new ball had to be thrown in play. Chris Kimball getting his base check first and then third. He's not wearing any batting gloves. He has one pant leg down and one pant leg rolled up.
Number 40 batting for number 1.
Chris Kimball is also wearing black New Balance cleats. He scored a very important run in the game yesterday. The first pitch is swung on and lined hard up the middle. Kimball sprinting to third base. It's gonna be no contest as he scores. Chris Kimball staying hot as the Boston Renegades increase their lead 4-0
Leave third base on.
in the top of the first with two men out.
You keep killing balls.
As there was a possible dead ball call. Kimball hit a line drive to center field, and it got by the midfielder, in which no one was in the area behind him, which allowed Kimball to score, running to third base. With Kimball's strength, he probably hit the speaker. As that turns the lineup over with 2 outs to Christian Thaxton, who's 1 for 1, led off the game with a run, scored running to first base. New ball being thrown in. Thaxton has hit 2 home runs this World Series. And I think both of them were against Houston, if I'm not mistaken, the Hurricanes. I'm sorry. One was hit against the Indy Edge. The other one was hit against the Houston Hurricanes. Still, he's the only Renegade to hit a home run. As David Dismas is checking in, saying so far with 3 dots. Pending, we will see. You never know. First pitch to Thaxton is hit high and deep to left field. This might have a chance. It's over the line. Possibly running to third. Yeah! He scores. That might be Christian Thaxton's 3rd home run of the series.
Woo! Another one. Another one.
Umpire going to check it right now as it's hammered high and deep down the third base line. Way over the Indy Thunder defender. It looked like it cleared the line by quite a bit. This is unreal if this will hold up as. It is a home run, Christian Thaxton. Christian Thaxton with his third home run of the World Series.
Somebody call 911! Shining fire burning on the base path. Whoa!
What an offensive performance from Christian Thaxton. As David Dismas says, told you with an exclamation mark in the chat.
I'll tell him. I'll
Lead swells to 6-0 in the top of the first with 2 outs.
And they're gonna get one.
The Renegades are pouring it on here early. I think Thaxton is leading the league in home runs right now in the series.
That's his third one.
It's his third one. As Steve Stambaugh is checking in.
That was nothing. Let's see what you
Thanks
got.
for tuning in. This is unreal. And what's the crazier part is Thaxton hasn't played beat baseball in 4 years. As he joined the Boston Renegades on Tuesday. As he's a native of Oklahoma, when he only lives 20 minutes away. This time is called, and I guess they're adding a volunteer at third base. Daryl Setterly chimes in and says another home run super. Oh my god. I think that's more than super. As Sean Devenish comes back up to the plate. He's 1 for 1. Linda Sheffield says, just home from work and getting to see Sean bat before I nap. As Devenish is looking to stay hot as he pops it to right field. Roughly 25 feet. As it had a lot of side spin on it. It looks like Devenish got jammed on that pitch. And for those who just tuning in, the Renegades are up 6-0 on the Indy Thunder early in the top of the first. Most notably with another Christian Thaxton home run. Devenish looking to pile on here with his second run of the inning. That just goes to show that at the bottom of the lineup in the 6th hole with Chris Kimball coming in the clutch to turn the lineup over to continue the inning. Amy Zuccarello says another home run. What? Question marks? Yes, ma'am. As Devenish fouls it off his foot down the third base line.
Here we go, you're on it. You're on it. All over it, Shine.
Devenish has 2 strikes, but he's making contact. For those just tuning in, Thaxton hit a high D drive to left field, which cleared the 170-foot line by a solid 15 to 20 feet. Amy Zuccarello says, I joined late and I missed that. Well, welcome to the ball game. Joyce Weissman, thanks for tuning in. My grandmother and Rob's mom. Can't wait to see you when I get back home. As Devenish has 2 strikes in the count. And the 0-2. Hit high and deep to left field, way foul. Over the third base bag, rolling back towards the fence that's separating the field and the tree line. My grandmother says my internet was down of all times right now. Well, good thing you got it back up working from the looks of it. Devenish is taking a timeout to tie his shoe. The Thunder having a little bit of fun during the timeout on defense.
That's a real clean cut.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Linda Sheffield says, straighten it out, Sean. Go. And then Lisa Devenish says, go, Sean. Sean trying to make it a 7-0 lead. It's been a 6-0 lead. Struggling to tie his shoe.
You need your wife to come up there?
Oh, a little burn thrown out by Joe McCormick. That's smart.
That's the play right there.
Do you need his wife to come out there?
Sean, your mom said let's
We've had a
go.
long delay here. Devenish didn't tie his shoe before the
I thought
game.
you better than that.
Make the bunny rabbit on the left.
Good job.
David Sanchez is on deck and Shane Canton's in the hole. We have yet to see the Indy Thunder on offense, as we're still only in the top of the first. So we have a 2-strike count on Devenish as we resume play. And the pitch swung on and popped to center field. This is a little squibbler past the 40-foot marker. Devenish has some speed running to third base, and he's safe. 7-0 Renegades as Devenish scores.
All that for that pile of junk.
Mr. Sanchez, man.
As David Sanchez is coming back up to the plate.
Let's go, soldier.
Renegades kicking into second gear here. As they put up a 7 spot so far in the top of the first. Really carrying that motivation from last night's game into this game. Renegades beat the Houston Hurricanes 17-4. So we still have 2 outs in the top of the first. Linda Sheffield says, Hunter, I need a nap. Please root for Sean for me. All right, will do. Stay tight as Sanchez fouls it towards the Thunder bench.
You got David.
Steve Stanbaugh comments, keep the train moving. Sanchez has 1 strike in the count. As Connolly hits it, and Sanchez skies it to left field. Sanchez running to third base. It splits the defenders, and he scores. 8-0 Renegades. As Sanchez pulled that ball to left field and landed right behind the third baseman.
Hallelujah, it's Shane, amen.
Thunder Rover coming in to try and make the play. Sanchez broke. Another ball has been broken.
I like that squealer.
So we got 2 outs and 8 runs in the top of the first.
I kill that.
Go, David.
Shane Canton looking to continue the inning.
Come on, Shane.
Canton getting his base check as the Thunder requests Peter Connolly to hold up the ball so they can hear it. Couldn't really hear the ball from over here. Drew Crook looms on deck. There's Kimball waiting in the hole. Hanson getting his base check. As Canton gets settled in the right-handed batter's box. First pitch from Connolly. Canton is swung on a miss for strike 1. Connolly missing a little high. Pause and set. And the pitch. Grounded down the left field line and foul. Looks like it's rolling right at the third base bag and bumps right off the base of the bag.
You don't want that one out, Shane. Come on, Shane. Come on, Shane. Could be better. Oh, come on, baby.
As Canton is down 2 strikes. We got 24 people tuned in so far. It's only 8 o'clock Central Time. 9 o'clock Eastern Time. 0-2 is fouled back. A nice catch by Weissman back there.
Come on, Shane. Let's go, Peter.
For strike 3. So we got 3 strikes and no takes. And the pitch is grounded weakly down the left field line. Canton sprinting to first base. The left shorty is on it and makes the put out. And after a half inning, the Renegades put up 8 runs. And the Indy Thunder are coming up. What an inning by the Renegades to start off strong. Kind of eager to see what the Indy Thunder will do to respond.
Missing one. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, who's going in this? Make sure I get it right.
The Boston Renegades defense is as follows, as it looks like number 46, Joe McCormick, is going out to the rover position with number 47, Drew Crook, playing third base. Number 18, Rob Dye, is playing the left shorty position with number 53, Sean Devenish, playing center field. We have number 9, Guy Zuccarello, a longtime veteran, playing right shorty, and Shane Canton playing the first base position. As the Indy Thunder are coming up to the plate. And they're wearing some pretty special jerseys. So their jerseys don't say Indy Thunder. As their jerseys say Broad Ripple, which is a village in Indianapolis. Indy Thunder wearing them like a City Connects jersey. Darnell Booker calls them their history jerseys. As Broad Ripple, Board Ripple. No, I was right. Broad Ripple has provided the Indy Thunder with countless fundraising and support. So it's great. It's really great to see the Thunder representing their hometown in this way. They also have the AAA affiliate of the Pittsburgh Pirates. They're called the Indians, providing some fundraising as well. The Indy Thunder have their lightning patch on their right sleeve and the NBBA patch on their left sleeve. Even their hats say BR on the front of the cap, with the number on the left side of the hat and the logo on the right side. So coming up to the plate, number 24, Bueller. Bueller made a nice put out on Shane Canton in the first inning, playing the left rover position behind third base. Bueller wearing a Gatorade towel tucked into his pants, hanging out from his backside. Wearing different colored socks, with a white left sock and a black right sock.
Wow. How many runs did we get?
8.
White Nike cleats. He's wearing a Nike bandana around his head, underneath his wide fold. As the
Two more for free foot rub.
As there was an announcement with wrong information. Time is called because there was a miscommunication with the scorekeeper and a substitution. So we are yet to start the bottom of the first. Oh my God, here we go. What are we doing? Renegades and Indy Thunder are gathering around the scorer's table to make sure we got the substitutions all right. There was a mistake at the scorer's table. Certainly killing the momentum here.
We're good. I just started a lane as a DF. We're good. I was hoping to get. We're good. We're good.
As Woodard, the pitcher, is wearing a softball helmet with a cage protecting his face. As Bueller is a good combination of power and speed.
Okay.
He's kind of built like a wide receiver in football.
Because I didn't know what I wanted to do when you were throwing the lineup.
As Bueller's getting his base check first and then third. Swinging a black Easton bat with a yellow grip. Booker target at the shoulders as he grounds it up the middle, right at Sean Devenish. Devenish moving, gets by him. McCormick runs over it, and Bueller scores at third base.
Sean Mack. Yep.
Devenish and McCormick both had chances to make a play there. But the ball trickled underneath both of them, and the score is now 8-1.
Who's up next? I don't have their lineup. Who's up next?
Following the run, we have number 10, Dykes, stepping into the box. Tall white socks up to the shins, gray shorts, and his history Indy Thunder jersey. He's got some multicolored black and white, looks like leggings underneath. It's like compression sleeves almost. As Dykes hits from the right side. As time is called for a passing airplane overhead. A single engine propeller plane. This has been a long first inning. 9 runs total by both teams, as the Renegades put up 8 in the top half of the first. Thunder looking to respond here. Dykes with a traditional baseball stance with his elbow back towards the catcher as he swings through it for strike one. Dykes has a one-handed finish, finishing across his shoulder blades on his back. As the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike two.
Okay. That's fun first inning. That's like almost all quality hits. Almost.
Dykes is also wearing black batting gloves and some elbow pads as he takes the next pitch to make the count 1-2. Next pitch to Dykes is high and deep to right field, right at Shane Canton. Dykes running to first base. He's got some speed and he scores. That ball was murdered to right field. Not sure if it quite... It was very close to the 170 line. It's now 8-2. Renegades.
See how we didn't lay out? Like, a lot of guys lay out. Tried to line it up and tried to get it off the spot.
It looks like we're going to need a new ball as Dykes broke the speaker.
What's a double over? What's the right over play?
Following the 2 runs, we have first lefty batter of the game. We're in the number 37.
Well, the ball landed on next one. It didn't land over his head.
This is a timeout for a new ball. So we've had 3 balls that have needing to be replaced in this game alone so far in the first. As Woodard is warming up with Booker. Adjusting the plate to make sure it's square. Darlene Hoyt saying good morning from Cape Cod. Good morning to you. I'll let Melissa know that you're watching.
Gina, catch this question.
He's getting his base check first and then third. Boston playing more up the middle. This first pitch to him is Lewis is swung on and missed for strike one.
What?
I'm a little confused as to what happened here. The umpire took something that was in the ball, but there's still a strike. Sarah Regan, thanks for tuning in. Second pitch to Lewis is swung on and missed for strike two. As the ball trickled back and actually hit Deb Brummer. As Lewis's shoulders are facing the scorer's booth as he takes it for a 1-2 count. The target set high more towards his head as he swings through it for strike three. Lewis with his body mostly facing the scorer's booth as he swings through and strikes out for the first out of the inning.
Merry Christmas!
We got one down. In the inning, we have an 8-2 ball game in favor of the Renegades early, as we have number 1 coming up to the plate in Jeffries. He's wearing tall navy blue socks to match his history jersey. These jerseys kind of remind me of the Chicago Cubs City Connect jerseys. Target set right by the chest. And that first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one as that pitch was a little bit low in the dirt. Darnell Booker placing his glove in front of the batter. Next pitch is foul tipped. Strike two. A little bit of a pause in between pitches as he twirls the bat through the zone. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three. He's also wearing a sky blue hat as he takes, kind of rotating his hips to get the timing down. And we have a full count. Twitter comes to the set and the pitch. Swung on and grounded up the middle. Running towards the Renegades bench. We're going to third and Rob Dias makes the play. Scored that play in 18. As it was really a poor line. I thought he was going to run right into the Renegades bench, but managed to banana it where he shifted right back towards the third base bag. And honestly, it allowed Dias to get a good jump on it and make the play. So we got 2 gone and 2 in.
Shawnee, Shane, and Mac. Shawnee, Shane, and Mac.
Coming your way, baby.
For number 8.
Go.
Chris Dunleavy. Wearing tall gray socks with knee pads on both knees and Under Armour cleats. No undersleeves. Gray shorts with a batting glove on his left hand. First pitch is grounded off his foot, kind of trickling to the 40-foot marker, but doesn't quite make it. Rob Dias in the area coming in on it, as Dunleavy was running to first. Dunleavy being helped by Booker. This is honestly a great coaching matchup between Rob Weissman and Darnell Booker. Coaches have been in the league for a very long time. A lot of respect between the two teams. As Dunleavy is getting reset in the box, front foot a little bit in front of home plate. As the next pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2.
Coming out, D.
That's only the second pitch.
Dunleavy also looks like he has some sports tape taped around his wrists. As the 0-2 is grounded off his back knee for strike 3.
Come on, Dave.
Renegades eager to get off the field to pour on some more runs, as they had an incredible first inning. But it's a long game, and you can't just win off of those 8 runs. You got to pile on some more. As the Thunder are certainly trying to equalize. As he hits it high and deep to center field over Devenish's head. Shane Canton chasing after it, collides with McCormick, and Dunleavy scores running to third.
They all right?
McCormick is getting up slowly. As it seems like he's trying to walk it off. His time is called so they can check on him.
Talk out there.
Come on, guys. Communication, baby.
As the score is now 8-3. Mack is now down on one knee.
Timeout on the field.
As our team doctor,
Take a knee, defense. Take a knee.
Mike, is going out to check on him.
Defense, take a knee.
Yeah.
This is not looking good.
Louis, where are you?
Be ready, be ready. Start moving, start moving. Start moving.
Yeah. Loosen up.
Start moving.
You know, just in case.
Loosen up.
You're not to go out there.
No, I'm good.
We're all hoping McCormick is okay, as I'm panning the camera away from the scene, as he's down on his back now, and Mike looks like he's kind of stretching him out a little bit. Moving his leg around just to see if he gets some mobility in the leg, as he gets up with sort of a limp.
Low.
And he's being carried off. It looks like he's being helped off the field, kind of walking it off. Not entirely sure if they're going to take him out. It looks like they're coming in back over. Cormick looks like he's trying to feel it out, trying to stay in the game. Mike looks like he's having McCormick do some stretches to make sure that he can move correctly. He takes his blindfold off and looks like they're making the decision to take him out. It's not worth it to keep him in after a collision like that.
All right.
As Luis Rodriguez is going out to the field to play the rover position over McCormick, as Mike is helping McCormick off the field, coming over to the bench. Back with a limp, noticeable limp coming off the field.
Yeah, ice cream.
So the defense is getting reset. Can't let an injury like that shake you, though. Hopefully they can make this last put out. Lay on, so we can get back to scoring some runs.
What happened?
Boston defense making sure they're reset as we have the spotters Jason Lenacek and Brian Grillo. Grillo calling the left side and Lenacek calling the right. As we have number 13 for the Thunder in the right-handed batter's box. Gregory getting his base check as he's wearing a white baseball belt on his gray baseball Under Armour pants, and he swings through and pops it up just past Woodard, the pitcher, and the backspin kind of helps the ball move back towards the direction of home plate.
Come on, guys, buckle up, buckle down.
No, you do you.
Being helped back towards home plate. Get reset. He's wearing blue Under Armour cleats.
On your toes.
He's getting reset in the box. And the next pitch is hit high and deep to right field. Little pass to Zuccarello. Canton coming in on it and makes the play. Great play by Shane Canton to make the final out of the inning as the Renegades limit the damage, and the score is still 8-2.
Keep going straight. Hunter has him, I think. I'll make it. And then as soon as I'm done, I'm going to need water.
Renegades coming up in the top of the second.
Hey, let's keep it up. Let's go. Keep up the pressure. Let's go. Nice job. Stay loose. Go, Mac. How you doing?
I'm going to take a quick break so I can get some water. I got to hydrate myself too.
Hey, nice play, good. Hey, you're like decent solid 3. Coming right at you. Even better. Hey, can I get a swing? No.
Got it, bro. We got Drew.
5-6-1.
Direction.
Yeah, I know.
Hey Don, so Joe seems to be okay. He's getting stretched out by Fran on the sideline.
Yeah, so how's he doing?
I think he's doing better. Collided with Shane.
Yeah, what good?
He's hyperextended his knee.
Right center. Extended his knee.
Guys on deck.
Oh, Yee? I think so.
Leading off for the Renegades in the top of the second inning.
Hey, Mike.
That first inning took 45 minutes to complete. Leading off for the Renegades in the top of the second is Drew Crook.
Come on, Drew.
Crook was put out in the first. He was trying to run to third. Swibbed the ball to the right side. Got a lot of spin on it, but Thunder defender made a great play on him as he swings and lines it to right field and foul just by the first base bag, making good contact. Zuccarello waiting on deck with Joseph E. in the hole. Cicadas are starting to come out and make their presence known. Crook is getting reset in the box. Ron Cochran on the mound. Rob Weisman as the catcher. The score is 8-2 in favor of the Renegades. 8-3. As the next pitch to Crook is swung on and missed. So we have an 8-3 ball game here. There's a little bit of a pause as Crook is wiggling the bat through the zone, giving Cochran a target. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and lined hard down the left field line. Nice. Almost made a nice play. Third base spotter.
You're on it, Drew.
As Crook has been late and now early, trying to get the timing down. As Crook is now down 3 strikes. Yeah, no problem, Don. It was certainly a scary incident out there in center. As it looks like we broke another ball. It's the 4th one today.
On 3-0. Man,
It's tough.
that's dirty.
These balls are breaking left and right. A lot of contact being made on the speakers. There's a lot of strong players in this league. Got the Philadelphia Fire and the Bayou City Heat game being played right behind us. On field number 7. No, I'm sorry, field number
So this is 9.
9.
I got it.
Can the balls be repaired? I'm not entirely sure. As the 0-3 is swung on and missed, and Crook strikes out. As the ball replacement kind of broke the rhythm of the at-bat. Zuccarello is coming up to bat. True shift left. You're good.
This is what happens when you make 8,000 substitutions.
Zuccarello stepping into the right-handed batter's box. He's getting his base check. Pointing at the first and third base bags. Steve Stambaugh chimes in and says, yes, balls can be repaired. Okay, that's good. First pitch to Zuccarello is popped to center field, or left field, excuse me. Zuccarello running to first base, bobbled by the defender, and he's out. Just barely, as Lewis was coming in on the ball. He bobbled it a couple of times, but managed to make the play. As we have 2 outs for the top of the lineup of Christian Thaxton.
Hell yeah, hey Christian, swing that bat.
Thaxton is 2 for 2 with a home run. Renegades have been quiet in this inning. As the score is 8-3 in the top of the second. Weissman sets the target at the knees, and the pitch is fouled back towards the on-deck circle, where Devonish is waiting.
Joe, you're on it. Come on, Foxy.
Joe Yee's in the hole.
Hey, get it started, Christian. Come on, Christian.
Thaxton with a deep breath in the box. Score is 8-3 Renegades in the top of the second. 2 outs. And the 0-1 is fouled off his back foot for strike 2.
You're right there,
Thaxton is right on it. As Ron is making some good pitches here. Got 2 strikes on Thaxton. Indy Thunder are eagerly waiting to get the third out of the inning. Try and put up some more runs. As the 0-2 is hit, lined and crushed to left field. Thaxton is running to first base. No one's going to catch this one as it rolls all the way to the fence. And the run scores. 9-3 Renegades.
Somebody call 911!
Shouting fire burning on the base path.
Go ahead. As Thaxton is now 3 for 3. Really crushing the ball today. The lead grows to 6.
You thought it was Thaxton? Yeah. It's a TH. Like a fax.
As we have Sean Devonish coming back up to the plate.
It's too far out.
Devonish is 2 for 2.
Probably
Devenish getting his base check first and then third. Pointing is Devenish with Weissman helping him. Make sure he's pointing in the right direction. Devenish setting the box way back towards Weissman and the pitch. Swung on and popped to center field. Has a lot of backspin on it, so it's not going to make the 40-foot marker. Bounced off the ground and started rolling towards Cochran. As it looks like we're going to get another new ball. That just shows how hard the Renegades are hitting the ball now. So we have 27 people on the live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. The score is 9-3. At the top of the second with 2 outs. Devenish eagerly trying to increase the lead to 7. As I'm certainly not comfortable with the 6-run lead against the Indian Thunder. Thunder are very capable of scoring a lot of runs. Weissman's target is a little bit below the belt. Back hip. And the pitch. Swung on and grounded down the left field line. Gets past Lewis. Lewis chasing after it. John Devenish running to third. And he's safe. Not quite sure what happened. It's like I'm pretty sure that the ball is still beeping.
Maybe that good one. I don't know.
At least I thought it was beeping. I thought Devenish ran towards first base accidentally.
That one might be my fault.
But then recovered running towards third. We're gonna go check on the ball right now.
Wait.
Pick it up. Ron, get away from it. Get away from it, Ron. Stand straight up, Ron. Oh.
The call is a dead ball.
Do it again, Sean.
Thank you, Grandma.
Go, Sean. Do it again.
I'll try my best.
That's the first ball I've ever killed.
So we've killed yet another ball.
If that's going to be the rule, then you need to get
It's got to be 6 or 7 now.
Yeah,
I thought that used to be. I thought that used to be.
It changed it like a lot.
They can't lean over the ball now?
It used to hear it. That's all about having a stand straight up count. But if they're going to change where you can listen for it, then it needs to be.
We're going to have to replace yet another ball. The score is currently 9-3 Renegades.
Do they have a training?
Devenish almost scored a run, but the ball died going down the third base line.
This ball will need to charge, but it sounds like it's going to blow up.
Yeah, it starts slow and then goes fast. That's nice to hear.
Do we have no ball?
I think so. He had a wonky line.
He came way towards the bench.
Yes. I had Peter kind of right in front of me to my left, kind of trying to make sure that he doesn't, run into the bench.
It's got to be neat. It's got to be neat.
It's kind of.
Balls are charged, fully charged.
Hey, Jamie Dickerson, thanks for tuning in.
Jamie!
What's up, Jamie? He goes, "Let's go Renegades," with a lot of exclamation marks and a lot of O's in the go. Renegades are currently up 9-3 right now.
You almost brain me again, Sam.
Oh, Jesus. Come on. I'm a picture.
David Dismas asks, blow up. Well, the balls sound like, sometimes the ball, when it needs a charge, beeps really fast. So, it sounds like a bomb or something like that.
No. Actually, I think
But we're okay. Jamie Dickerson says hugs and high fives to everybody. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Jamie. Really appreciate it. We all miss you. And the pitch to Devenish has grounded hard to left center field, getting under Lewis, getting by the next defender. Devenish running to third, and he scores! Sean Devenish had to come back and score again from third base, as the score is now 10-3 in favor of the Renegades for Joseph Yee. Coming up to the plate. As Peter Connolly is now relieving the ball. Ron Cochran to face Yee. Lisa Devenish is loving the offensive output by Sean Devenish.
Your boy's doing great.
Yes, he is. Got Guy Zuccarello to my left here. The umpire puts his hands around his mouth to kind of increase the sound of his voice, concentrate it more towards the field, making sure the Thunder understand that Yee is a substitution. It's currently 8:35 in the morning, and 83 degrees, as time is called for cheering on the field right to the right of us. There's a game going on behind the Indy Thunder bench. Some friendly banter being thrown around.
Yeah. We're doing very well. Yep.
Sarah Connolly says, "Let's go."
Yes.
Sarah Connolly, thanks for tuning in. She says, "Let's go, Peter and Joe."
All this time, all that story is more forgettable.
Connolly and Yee have been quite an offensive duo. The first pitch to Yee is swung on and missed for strike one. Connolly missing a little high and out.
Here we go.
He's getting set in the box and pause in the set from Weissman, and he swings and grounds it down the right field line to right center. Gets by the first defender and second. Yee running to first base and he scores. Caught by 4 defenders. That ball looks like it had eyes going underneath each defender. Going into Superman position. As it is now 11-3. Renegades building some more momentum.
Good job, Joe Yee.
And Shane Canton comes back up to the plate.
Unless McCormick's okay.
What'd you say?
Connolly staying in the game to face Shane Canton. We have 2 outs in the inning. Top of the second. It's a long first couple of innings here. This game is an hour old. And the first pitch to Canton is swung on with foul tips back towards the catcher's mitt.
Where went out, bud?
For strike one. And the 0-1. Swung on a miss for strike two.
Come on, Shane. Come on. How you guys, Shane?
Connolly just missing a little bit high. The next pitch is foul tipped again.
Here we go, Pete. Here we go, Shane.
Hey, JJ, thanks for tuning in. So, the Renegades, if we beat the Indy Thunder, would play the winner of the Bayou City Heat or in the Philly Fire game. Next pitch is lined hard down the left field line and foul.
Oh, nice play down there.
Nice snag by the volunteer at third base.
Yes.
Renegades have put up 11 runs so far in an inning and a half.
Oh, you dove the wrong way.
Drew Crook waiting on deck. JJ says, "Good morning, Coach Wally." And the next pitch is lined hard to left center field. Gets past Lewis. Canton running to third base. He's going to get there, and he scores! Bueller having trouble out there at the rover position trying to track down the ball. As the lead swells to 9, as it's 12-3 Renegades.
Who's up, Guy? No, Drew. Drew.
You're gonna rock it, Drew. Electric Avenue. So you can hit it harder.
As Drew Crook is now coming up to the plate with Guy Zuccarello on deck. Hey, Drew Crook is definitely a slithery snake.
He is a snake.
Very slithery snake.
Go.
Jamie Dickerson says, nice pitching there, Peter. And Ron. With parentheses. Oh, where's Peter, by the way? Oh, Peter. There he is. Sarah's watching. Oh, I know who Coach Wally is. Big voice crack from Rob as the first pitch to Crook is fouled back into the catcher's mitt for strike one. Someone get my uncle some water.
Yeah.
Long pause in the set from Weissman and the pitch from Cochran. Popped up, foul, 21 feet. That ball had a lot of backspin on it, hitting the ground.
Here we go, Drew. Hey, let's see Drew.
Didn't go very far. Isn't that Drew's nickname in the group meeting? It's I am Droot.
Droot.
Marvel Comics reference. The character Groot from the Guardians of the Galaxy. As the next pitch to Crook is swung out and missed. Strike three.
Drew, you got this.
Come on, Drew.
Got it, Drew Bear.
JJ says maybe you should call him Coach Bobby. His voice is cracked like Bobby Brady, for Christ's sake. Love that comment. JJ. I should call him Coach Bobby. Crook is wiggling the bat through the zone, giving Cochran a target in the pause. And the pitch. Swung on and hit hard and crushed down the left field line. It's going to get past Bueller. And Crook is running to first base, hits the fence, and it's a run. Crook smashed that ball down the left field. As Bueller made an effort to try and stop that ball with his feet, laying out for it, but to no avail. It is now 13-3 in favor of the Renegades as the lead swells to 10. So the Renegades are very close to being up by, are 2 runs away from 12 runs. The 12-run rule would only be in effect because after an offensive inning from the Thunder in which they would not eclipse 12 runs, in which case we would go into the 12-run rule. Zuccarello is coming up to the plate. Renegades on fire here with 2 outs. A lot. Big hits with 2 outs in both innings. Those 2-out hits are so important. As Zuccarello grounds it weakly down the left field line, running to first base. Lewis is on it and makes the play. Barely out is Zuccarello, and that is the top of the second. And after 1.5, we have a score of 13-3 Renegades. As we're going to the bottom half of the inning. So some defensive substitutions here as Shane Canton is being moved to Rover. And Joseph Yee is staying in the game on defense to play first base.
Yeah, I'll put them on.
Lock it down, baby.
I want to run this, but I just want to get out there.
Gina, can you come here for a sec?
Go, Shane-o! Go, guys, shut him down!
Need a drink of water. Can you talk to them?
All right, hi guys. It's Gina here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jamie, I am so happy that you are on this stream. We miss you so much, and we hope we get to see you soon. We're doing awesome, by the way. Like, I am loving this game right now. These are the Renegades that I know. We are doing fantastic. I'm going to take a minute to talk about the fundraiser we have going on Rally Up. It's $25 a ticket, and we have some amazing prizes. We have a timeshare a week stay in a timeshare donated by the Zuccarello family. Thank you, Zuccarello family. We have iPad 9 hooked up by Rob Thayer, donated by the Lions Club. And then we have a picture of Dietrich Weiss Jr. of the Patriots that is signed. So I will post the link in the comments very shortly. Click on that link, buy a ticket, and help the Renegades make it to the next World Series.
Thank you, Gina. Jamie, it was a close call at first, but the play just beat Guy to the bag. The Indy Thunder are coming up on offense, as it is a 10-run lead for the Renegades, with a score of 13-3 in the bottom of the second. Bueller, at the top of the lineup, is going to lead us off.
No, you're not hitting. You're in the rotation.
Umpire having a conversation with
So yeah.
the Thunder coaches. Thunder looking to respond here. As Bueller gets his base check first and then third. Under Armour batting gloves. First pitch from Woodard is lined hard to right field. It gets past Guy and Yee, and he scores easily at third. No chance for the defense on that one, as that ball was scalded to right field. The score is 13-4. Nice hit, Bueller. As Dykes is coming up to the plate. Zero chance from the defenders on that one. Dykes is 1-for-1 on the day. Scored running to first base. First pitch is swung on and fell back. Almost a nice play by Booker behind the plate.
We're playing double over. Those are double over.
As Dykes is getting reset in the box, Woodard steps on the mound and the pitch. Swings on and hits high and deep to center field, right over Sean Devenish. Dykes running to first base and he scores. Might be a call for a dead ball though. Unsure what the call is going to be. Pretty close to a home run, too.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was like 20
landed
feet
right
away.
at Sean's feet.
Oh, never mind.
It landed right where Sean is.
Never mind.
That ball. Yeah, that's a giant.
The call is...
This is why we can't have nice things, Jared.
And the ball is dead, so we're going to redo it.
I say Dykes.
How many balls did we throw?
Probably 7.
Second inning.
Probably 7.
Yeah, I mean,
Killing the balls. Wow, hard contact. Booker getting a new ball from the Tupperware underneath the folding table at the scorer's booth.
pretty good.
A lot of contact on the speakers. The Renegades are up 13-4 in the bottom of the second, with nobody out. Dykes hit a high fly ball to center field. He ended up killing the ball. He's now getting another base check at first and then third. As Booker sets the target.
Guys, you like that ball?
The beep is a little quiet on the ball. So we're going to have to replace another one. Do we even have any, good balls left to use?
Seems like they're going through them pretty quick.
Might have to request for some new ones.
Gold star, that ball.
Hey, don't jinx it. They might kill this one too.
Give us 10 more of those.
Star luck. Woodard is warming up just to get a good feel for the ball. Good call by Grillo over there to make sure that Ron Cochran on the bench to make sure that they could hear the ball. Dykes makes weak contact, like 18 feet. Pitcher's mound. I believe that's the first strike of the at-bat because of the dead ball call to begin the at-bat. The 0-1 is grounded down to left field. Rob Dias lines it up, grabs it, and makes the play. Dykes sprinting to first base, but manages to pick up the ball before Dykes could make it there. Dykes showing some speed. Sarah Regan says, great job, Hunter. Do Renegades need to win to keep advancing? Yes, they do. If they lose, they're going to play a consolation game later on today at 11:30. Can I share anything about the brackets and where we're at? I can't right now because I'm using my phone for the live stream. As we have Lewis coming up to the plate, saying he's the only lefty hitter in the game right now. As he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first inning. Lewis is getting his base check. Booker sets the target right at the shoulders as he pops it foul, and nice catch by Booker behind the plate.
Here we go, D!
Peter, Sarah's watching, by the way. Next pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2.
Sanchez, that means you're coming back in the game this inning? Okay.
Lewis swung through with a one-handed finish. He's not wearing any batting gloves with some
Yeah, you're going in for
black compression sleeves on his arms as he swings through for strike 3.
Defense, who wants
We
it?
only have one out in the bottom of the second with one home. Score is currently 13-4. His target is set high and he swings through, and Lewis goes down on strikes for the second out of the inning.
Another gift, guys. Merry Christmas.
Where's the bow on it?
Following the strikeout, we have number 1,
like being out in the field.
Jeffries.
No, wait a minute. Got a sub. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. Yep, number 1,
Jeffries,
I
who's
said
0
the
for
23
1.
and I got confused.
Yeah, Booker's number 23.
Head
coach.
Stay loose.
He's 0 for 1 being put out by Rob Dias in the first. Renegades looking to shut down the Indy Thunder. Jeffries is getting his base check. Booker sets the target right below the shoulders, and the pitch is lined too high and deep to right field. Jeffries running to third base, and he's going to score. Once again, zero chance from Zuccarello and Yee over on the right side.
That's it.
High fly ball.
Good hit.
Go ahead, Jeffries.
Hit right on the first baseline and trickled away. As the score is now 13-5. With 2 outs in the bottom of the second.
Donnie and Shane and Joe Ye coming to you, 3.
Following the run with 2 outs, with number 8, Dunleavy. I think Dunleavy is 0 for 1. It's put out by Shane Canton in the first inning. Dunleavy is getting his base check and getting set in the right-handed batter's box. Booker sets the target right at the front shoulder, and the pitch is fouled back towards the umpire. Nice catch for the first strike of the at-bat.
Golden glove.
That'll be a triple play. As Dunleavy getting reset, shoulders facing the scorer's table as it's grounded weakly down the right field line. Zuccarello coming in on it. Dunleavy running to third, and Zuccarello makes the play.
Here we go, D.
And that is the inning. And after 2, it is 13 to 5 in favor of the Renegades. Going into the top of the 3rd. Yes, Sarah is here.
Hey, Mike.
Oh, that was sweet.
Wait, guys, do that again for the camera. Do it again for the camera. Oh, no, never mind.
What were they doing? A group
They
hug?
were doing a group hug, and I was going to get it on video. But oh well.
Maybe someone got a picture of it.
That was a good play, dude. Nice work.
Renegades looking sharp. As Jamie Dickerson says, let's go G with a lot of G's. How you guys doing? It's almost 9 o'clock here. It should be 10 o'clock where you guys are.
Can you just hold on to this while I go to the bathroom?
Looks like we're taking our 5-minute break for heat. It gives me a little time to talk to you guys.
Yeah, but I did it right.
You guys got any questions or any comments or anything like that? Amy Zuccarello says you guys look great. I think we look great. Just got to keep the momentum going. It's been a long first 2 innings.
Where are the ladies going? Wait, how are we on the break? Hey, can I go to a tree?
So you got some notable plays here in the first 2 innings.
We're in the half inning.
Christian Thaxton
What month is it?
That white team.
Right, so we have to... Dias
is drunk
is
again.
3 for 3 from the looks of it.
You're right.
Scoring the first, following that with a home run in his second at bat,
Someone fill his water.
with a run in the second as well as Sean Devonish being 3 for 3, scoring 3 runs in the first 2 innings, with David Sanchez being 2 for 2, Joseph Yee 1 for 1. Shane Canton is also providing some offense, and as he's 1 for 3, and Drew Crook is also 1 for 3 with a run scored in the second. Chris Kimball being 1 for 1. Guy Zuccarello is 0 for 2, but he made a nice put out to end the inning there. Lisa Sheffield Devonish says, hey there, had to step away and work. What's the score? So we've put up quite a few runs since you've left. Score's 13 to 5 Renegades. Currently on our 5-minute break. I mean, if you were working all night, you need your sleep.
Okay, I'll talk to you, brother.
I need sunscreen.
Stat lines for the Indy Thunder right now is Mueller is 2 for 2, scoring in the first and the second. Followed by Dykes, the designated hitter, who's 1 for 2, scoring in the first. Lewis is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Jeffries is 1 for 2 with a run in the second. Dunleavy is 1 for 2 with a run in the first. And Gregory is 0 for 1. And he will lead off the inning in the bottom of the 3rd. Lisa Devonish says, no, I work days. Sean's auntie works nights. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to need it anymore now.
Looks like the Renegades on offense are going to be 1, 2, and 3. So it's going to be Thaxton, Devonish, and Sanchez. Followed by Shane Canton, Drew Crook, and Guy Zuccarello. It's currently 85 degrees right now.
No.
It's just hitting 9 o'clock. The night game was certainly a great experience last night, as we got a good view of the sunset, got a view of a supermoon behind us. Steve Stambaugh says, let's go, Boston defense can now win the game for you. I agree. The defense for the Renegades has been lights out, and the offense has really been deadly so far in these last few games. UV index is at 2. I haven't put on my sunscreen yet, but I probably should do that soon. Because the UV index determines how strong the sun rays are. It's gotten up to 10, which is the maximum number. It's to get up to 104 degrees later on this afternoon.
That's why I wanted you to slap the bench.
It's going to be 105 tomorrow. And next week in Oklahoma, when we're not here, it's going to be... The lowest temperature, it looks like, for next week is 87 with rain on Monday and Tuesday. We're kind of missing out on the cool weather here, experiencing all of the heat. Well, I can tell you this much, that I've had a lot of fun providing the play-by-play for you guys over the course of this World Series. Gina has done a great job as well. If you guys can, definitely follow us on our Facebook page, as well as our Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. So we could always use some more support. We'll post some fun videos on our TikTok, so definitely go check that out. It looks like the break is over, and we're going to resume play in just a moment.
Which is great that it was all ice.
We also have some fundraisers coming up. In terms of those raffle tickets Gina was talking about, as well as an iPad and a signed Dietrich Wise picture.
Sarah, good morning.
All the proceeds for those items will greatly help the Renegades make it back to the World Series next year. As David Dismas chimes in, you guys rock. No, you rock, David. Thank you for tuning in. You've been you've been watching every single game, and it's been great to have you on stream. Because the Indy Thunder are starting to take the field.
When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Hell yeah, hey, Christian.
Get Rob Dyer some water, too. He's starting to get some good scratch. He's starting to sound like Wally.
That Gatorade, baby.
Patty Thaxton, thanks for tuning in. Cold front coming to Oklahoma next week, LOL. Well, we kind of got unlucky here with the weather. Thank you, David. As Christian Thaxton is being guided to the plate. Thaxton is 3 for 3 on the day, scoring 4 runs as he hit a home run in the first inning. His 3rd home run of the series. Renegades looking to pile on some more runs as we're going into the top of the 3rd. Get a 5-minute break in the 2nd inning, and after the 4th. Lisa Devenish is saying, let's go Thaxton. Thaxton making a strong push for an all-star ballot. As well as a few other Renegades that I can name. As Thaxton is now getting his base check. Thaxton swinging a Easton Quantum baseball bat. Sean Devenish looms on deck, and the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Go, Thax.
Thaxton was a little bit early on that. Long pause as Thaxton's getting reset in the box, kind of waving the bat around in the zone. Getting relaxed. And the 0-1. Swung on and hammered down the left field line. Thaxton sprinting to first base. It's going to get by Bueller, and he's going to score.
Yeah!
Christian Thaxton with the 4-run game.
Somebody Somebody call 911.
As he gets up rather slowly at first base, running through the bag.
Whoa!
Kind of running through the base as the Velcro kind of came undone at first. Paxton needing a little bit of a second to gather himself after tackling the first base bag. He smoked that ball. It was a hard grounder down the left, right down the left field line, getting past both Lewis and Bueller. And rolled all the way to the fence. This would be an automatic run no matter what. The score is now 14-5 in favor of the Renegades for Sean Devenish, who's 3 for 3.
All right, I'll take it. Thank you.
Devenish getting his base check. Renegades looking to tack on some more runs. This is the most determined squad I think I've ever been a part of. First pitch to Devenish is swung through and missed for strike one. Got some screaming out there on the Thunder defense. Heard something around the lines of a gosh darn jelly donut. Love the banter out there. It's good energy. And the 0-1 from Devenish is lined down the left field line, just past the third base bag. And foul.
You're on it.
Devenish is down 2 strikes in the count. David Sanchez looming on deck with Shane Canton in the hole.
Mask on. Don't know why, but. Hard ground ball.
Devenish has put on a show in these past couple of games. And the pause and the set. And the pitch. Swung on a miss.
You go, Sean.
Come on, Sean, you're all over it.
Devenish is down 3 strikes in the count.
Anything else again?
None. Because Thaxton let off.
Okay, there we go. Long way off.
Yep. Devenish looking to avoid a strikeout here. As the pitch from Cochran is swung on and missed.
All right, Sean.
All good, Sean.
Devenish strikes out for the first out of the inning. As Peter Connolly is taking the mound. David Sanchez coming to the plate. Hey, you can't hit them all, Sean.
Sanchez, man.
Balls.
Won't you score a run for me?
We got 1 out. The top of the third.
Go, Sergeant.
This ball's going haywire on the mound. At least we can still hear it. The beep of the ball is beeping rapidly here.
48 for number 30, Boston.
David Sanchez is pinch hitting for Joe Yee, who scored a run in the second. Drew Crook in the hole, the slithery snake himself. I don't know if you heard me. I think it's more focused on the plate as time is called for a passing airplane overhead. We actually got a few clouds in the sky now. This is the first time all series that I've really seen some clouds. Got some playful diving in the outfield from the Thunder. His time is back in. And the first pitch to Sanchez is swung on and missed as Connolly pitched the ball a little bit low, bouncing just behind home plate into the glove of Weissman. Sanchez waggling the bat through the zone, giving Connolly a target as he swings and fouls it off his foot. For strike 2.
Go, David.
Sanchez putting the bat down across the front of home plate to make sure he's in the box. Feet spread out just a bit more than shoulder width apart. And the pitch is lined hard to right center field. Sanchez moving to first base. What a play by the defender at midfield. Great play by Dunleavy, diving to his right. Great metal by Sanchez, but Dunleavy making a great play for the second out of the inning. So we got 1 home and 2 out for Shane Canton, number 37. Score is currently 14-5 in favor of the Renegades. As the Renegades put up an 8 spot in the first inning. The Indy Thunder responding with a few runs of their own.
Come on, Shane.
Darnell Booker cheering on his defense as he's eager to see another stop. As the first pitch to Canton is lined down the left field line and fair. Canton running to first base. Bueller coming in on it, kind of died a little bit, and Canton scores. Line drive by Shane Canton down the left field line. That ball had a lot of backspin on it, and as it landed, it kind of hiccuped a little bit, and kind of started to roll a little softly, which split Lewis and Bueller. Bueller trying his best to come on in to find the ball, but nonetheless, it's another run for the Renegades as the score grows to 15-5.
You don't want it. You don't want to go.
Jamie Dickerson goes in Shane in the membrane.
Come on, Droby.
As the slithery snake himself, Drew Crook, comes up to the plate. Crook struck out in his last at bat. I believe he did. I'm not totally sure. I don't have the score sheet in front of me. Got some dragonflies flying around the field. They're pretty big, too. And the set from Weissman as Crook swings through it. Strike one as Cochran is back on the mound.
B minus, Drew, Mr. B minus.
Go, baby.
Crook with a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. As he crushes it to left center field, past Lewis, past another defender. Bueller is on it with an incredible play. Diving to his left for the third out of the inning. And after 2.5, it is 15-5 Renegades. We're back. Yep. Is this in the shade? No. Okay.
Will they allow that?
Yeah. You guys a new angle here. I'm going right behind you, alright? Dice is on it. Oh, he bobbles it and he scores. Do you mind if I'm back here? Huh? Do you mind if I sit here for a moment? You want to talk? You can ask questions when there's nothing going on. That's true. I got the scores table right in front of me. Yeah, we're back to the top of the order in Bueller. We had to move positions because, I'm just talking to live stream. Move positions because I had to move the phone into the shade. So my phone overheated.
Try the bases.
First pitch to Bueller is hit high and deep, foul towards the first base bag. Yeah, one strike on Bueller. The score is 15-5 in favor of the Renegades.
You want to be that close? You might get hit.
That's awfully close.
Yeah, you're kind of without backing up.
Now, one strike on Bueller.
All right. We have one strike in the batter. Play.
Booker giving a target just on the outside part of the plate as Bueller swings through it for strike 2. David Dismas says, "Oh, I like these new seats." Right behind the batter as he swings through for strike 3, missing low and away. Really cool. I like this new angle. Yeah, it's 15-6 as Bueller now takes it for a full count. Thank you, Winter, for that as Bueller hits it high and deep to right field. Sean Devenish diving to his left and makes the play. Bueller running to first base. It was a very close play. Great diving stop by number 53, Sean Devenish. The first out of the inning.
Who do you represent?
Boston.
Oh, you're with Boston?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Your glasses are.
Yeah, no. I'm Rob's uncle. Not his uncle. I'm Rob's
My
nephew.
husband comes in, though, that's his chair.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that'll have to go back over here
Okay.
or something.
Ready, better? Try the bases.
So following the great put out by Devenish, we have Dicus
One out. Play.
coming up to the plate. Booker setting the target right around his head as he drives it to center field. Rob Dye is chasing after it. Sean Devenish diving for it, but Dicus scores. It's now 15-7 in favor of the Boston Renegades. As we only have one out in the inning, in the bottom of the third. Now we have Lewis up. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He makes a practice swing in the box.
Ready, better? Yeah. Just have the bases, please.
And Lewis getting his base check.
I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention. Thank you, sir. One more time for first. Thank you. That's gotten quieter, dude. I know it is. But, everyone's looking at it. We got one out. Play.
First pitch to Lewis is swung on a miss for strike 1. Bird missing a little high on the pitch. As Booker sets the target right around his eyes as he swings and throws the bat right in the direction of Zuccarello.
It's an unsafe play. I'm calling no play.
As Lewis stepping off to the side and seems like he's upset. And landed roughly 30 feet down the first baseline. No one was injured. Umpire called a no play as the ball was hit to right center.
Huh? No play. I'm calling it no play.
As Lewis's teammates are checking up on him, he's a little upset over on the sideline. Rightfully so.
All right, better. You got some rosin on you?
Lewis certainly looks like he has a big heart, as he certainly doesn't want to injure anybody. Scary moment, but no one was hurt.
Oh, wow. You need the other bat?
There's nothing in the rule book about it right now. About a bat fly. I just wanted to say, I'm not about the bat fly.
John Mikowski in the booth with me. With his big fancy camera. Look at the size of that lens is insane. How much zoom you get? What is it?
200 to 500.
200 to 500 zoom? That's absolutely it's nuts.
Double play. Hey, Coop, Jerry said if it was a bait, you could hit it.
Lewis trying to regather himself.
All right, replaying that. One strike on the batter. Batter up.
It's always scary when that happens. So we only have one strike on Lewis, as that play was counted as a no play. The next pitch is grounded weakly down to right field, just past the 40-foot marker. Zuccarello coming in on it. Lewis sprinting to third, and he's safe. 15-8 now. As Lewis is still
I didn't see the play.
upset as he's bent over at the knees, running down the bag. Still only have one out in the inning.
That went over 50 feet in fair territory. Flew.
Oh my.
Yeah, sucked up the play.
Looking at the score sheet right now, it's a lot of substitutions in there. It's nuts. My uncle likes to make substitutions. It's insane. I know, he's insane.
He's the bane of every score sheet.
Okay, we have one out. Play.
We have Jeffries coming up to the plate. Jeffries is 0 for 2. Jeffries smokes it to right center field. Rodriguez running the other way. Jeffries going to score easily on the play, and it's now 15-9. Jeffries really crushed that one.
Because normally she has it outside of her clothes, and I don't remember seeing it.
We got one gone in the inning, and 4 runs have scored so far for Dunleavy. Boston defense needs 2 outs to get to the offensive side of the ball. So you can really hear the cicadas out in left field, in the trees.
First base.
Getting a little windy here.
And now third base. We have one out. Play.
As Booker sets the target just outside and he misses there. Strike 1. Dunleavy getting reset in the box. Defense shifted a little bit more towards the left side of the field. As the next pitch is missed out and away for strike 2. Looks like the Thunder are trying to go to the opposite field. There's a big gap down the right field line. Booker sets the target just at the chest and he takes for a 1-2 count. And the next pitch is swung on and missed, as that pitch was away from the plate. As Dunleavy bats from the right side. And we have a full count. And the full count pitch is grounded up the middle to left center. Dias moving to his left, grabs the ball and makes the play. Great play by number 18, Rob Dias. Score is 15-9 in favor of the Renegades.
What is this?
Huh? Out. Right hand fist is out.
This is out. This is a run. So who made the put out?
Number 18, I said. Right?
So, Amy Zuccarello, thanks for tuning in. The Thunder have had a 4-run inning.
Put out was made by 18. Put out was made
Only had a couple putouts made. Rob Dias just made the last play.
18 is the correct number.
Jamie Dickerson says, amazing play in at a key juncture. I believe that, because there's now 2 outs in the inning.
Okay, you ready, batter? Behind the bases. We have 2 outs.
For Gregory. First pitch to Gregory swung on and missed as he missed down and away. Booker setting up more on the outer half of the plate. The next pitch is popped up to left field. Rob Dias coming in on it, just gets past the 40-foot marker, and he scores. You could pretty much call that a swinging bunt, as it's now 15-10 in favor of the Renegades with 2 outs. In the bottom of the third, as they're going back to the top of the lineup, and Bueller.
Good hustle, Toe. Good hustle, man.
Everything behaving with that?
It actually just disconnected on me a few minutes ago. I can't get it reconnected.
So we have 2 gone and 5 runs in for the Thunder.
Okay. Ready, batter? Yes, sir. Bases.
They're wearing their Broad Ripple history jerseys,
2 outs. Play.
representing the village, as it's lined to right field. Squibbler rolling foul down the first base line. Bueller got that off the end of the bat, and the spin on the ball caused it to roll foul, as Bueller was also running down the first base line. It's been a long half inning for the Boston defense.
Yeah, turn down on first. Turn on.
Kind of like darken it. I think they're going to call for water. The Thunder want water.
So that ball is going haywire out on the mound. You can really hear
They
it.
like it. They like the fact
All right, Deb.
Well, it's getting ridiculous now. I was using it.
Yeah.
Didn't I count?
As a request is put in for a new ball, as that's probably like the 9th or 10th ball we've had to replace. And only 2 in 2/3 innings.
All right, get rid of the bird.
2 previous fields I was at here both ran out of balls, and the teams had to provide balls, but we just running out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That just shows you to the strength of some of these players.
Yeah, the umpire said we can either wait for balls or we can see what you guys got. And they said, we'll give you balls so we can keep playing.
Oh my word.
So, that's why we play at Fonzie is created these new balls.
Yeah.
Option that we've had for 40, 50 years. So we need another.
Yeah, I thought they were going to add those new Fonzie balls like around this year. Oh, they are using the Fonzie balls?
They were going with the Denver balls to keep consistency.
Got it.
And now they started implementing just today.
Just today. Next pitch to Bueller is swung on and missed. As he swings through for strike 2. Next pitch to Bueller is grounded hard right at Guy Zuccarello, diving the wrong direction. Luis Rodriguez moving to his right. It gets under him, and Bueller scores. The score is now 15-11, with 2 outs in the bottom of the third.
You said late base. I don't know if it was.
I did hear a late base call. Thunder making a strong push to come back into this game. They were down by 10 at one point. Dykes comes back up to the plate.
Bases. Two outs. Play.
Getting his base check. 2 outs. First pitch from Woodard is swung on and missed for strike 1. Darnell Booker setting up on the outer half of the plate for these hitters. He sets the target high as he grounds it back towards Booker for strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch is taken for a 1-2 count. And the next pitch is fly to deep right center past Devenish and Zuccarello. And Dykes scores to make it 15-12. The Thunder are really finding their stride on offense, because now they're within 3.
So why we moved this here?
I just moved it for a second. I'll move it back afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can put it over here. Let's do that. Right. Now move. Give me a chance. Move it.
Yeah.
You still have 1 out. Two out. Who needed the water?
I don't know.
Which side?
I think it was the Thunder.
Yeah.
On the right side.
Okay, you're better. Try the bases.
We got 2 out. A big inning for Lewis.
First base again, please.
He's getting his base check. 3rd and then 1st. First pitch is fouled back towards Booker for strike 1. Melissa Servas tuning in says go Thunder as he lines it to deep left center field. Shane Canton moving in on it. It's going to get by him, and Lewis scores. It's now 15-13. As the Thunder are really pouring it on now. As the Thunder are now within 2. This timeout is called.
That's the timeout.
I heard a timeout.
Timeout.
Time is called so the defense can gather themselves.
Karen, timeout, Boston.
Thunder have put together a very strong inning. Before the inning even started, they were down 15-5.
No time.
Got an 8-run inning.
Hey, Dad, can you turn the bases on a little early? I think you're having problem steering first base. No, you're okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. I think you're having problem steering. You know what I mean? No, hey, you're fine. You're fine. No, hey, I'm fine. I don't know if you want the bases. It's really fine.
This was a smart timeout from Rob, or Ace Lenacek. The defense has been really struggling out there. Gina Devenish is bringing out some Gatorade and some water. Renegades still leading by 2. How you doing, Deb? We have Jeffries coming up to the plate. Still in the bottom of the 3rd. This has been a very long game so far. It's currently 9:36, and the game started at 7:30. A little past. So the first 2 and 2/3 innings has taken a little over 2 hours. A lot of runs being scored. So we have 28 total runs in the game. As Woodard is warming up with Booker.
We all ready to play?
Jeffrey's getting sent in the box.
Hey, Louie. All right, defense ready? Ready better?
Last time the ball went right where he is. Rob, focus on offense.
Yes, sir, sorry.
David Dismas asks, are we under the 2-hour and quarter rule like yesterday? I don't believe so, because they moved the game up an hour to try to avoid that. Time is called for a cheering on the other field. Seems like the Philly Fire made a nice stop on defense. The first pitch to Jeffries is hit high and deep to right field. Rodriguez moving to his left. Jeffries misses the base, but still manages to recover and score. It's now 15-14. Renegades. As it's the Indy Thunder's turn to start pouring on runs. Thunder have made it within one for Dunleavy. Defense making sure they're set in the field. Barbara Price says the video froze.
Try the bases.
Maybe it's the service. I have Verizon, so my service is pretty good out here. First pitch to Dunleavy is lined hard to left center field, bounces over Rob Dias, gets past Drew Crook, Shane Canton on it, gets through his legs, and he scores. We have a tie ball game at 15-all with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Shane Canton had that ball lined up perfectly, but let the ball trickle between his legs through the 5-hole. That allowed Dunleavy to score running to first.
Using hockey terms.
I'm a catcher. 5-hole counts towards catchers too, right?
You're on the walkie-talkie, please. Huh? You're on the walkie-talkie, please, and call for a new base.
A new base?
A new base. Just the cylinder is fine.
The Thunder have come all the way back. So the score is now 15-all.
Okay. Ready, batter? Bases.
So we have Gregory back up at the plate.
2 outs, play.
Gregory with a tall batting stance, hands close to his shoulders as he foul tips it back towards the catcher Booker for the first strike of the at-bat. As the 0-1 is grounded hard up the middle. Nice dodge by Woodard. As Dias and Zuccarello are both moving to their left and right, and Zuccarello comes up with the ball and makes the play. Looks like there might have been a collision there, but Zuccarello managed to field the ball cleanly. And the Renegades stopped the bleeding as the score is 15-15. Going into the top of the fourth. The Renegades have some work to do as they blew the lead on defense. .30 total runs in this game so far.
How's Missy doing? Good. She's just one field over. But she's one field over. She's doing good.
As the Thunder put up a 10-run inning in the bottom of the third.
She's her and Mike.
She's with Mike.
Yeah.
What's somebody else's scorekeeper?
No, she's scorekeeping Indian base.
Oh, Indian.
As they were challenging it, but the call stands, and we're going to the top of the fourth. If you're the Boston Renegades, you can't let that 10-run inning sort of decrease your morale, as they did manage to prevent them from taking the lead. But nonetheless, it was a very, very productive inning.
What?
Number 9 for that last put out.
Don't worry, guys. I'm okay. Thanks.
Looks like Christian Thaxton is going to lead off for us. Sean Devenish on deck.
You're on deck, sir.
No, Guy Zuccarello is leading off, and then Christian Thaxton's on deck.
Yeah.
The Indy Thunder are certainly resilient, as the inning began with the Thunder down 10 runs.
New base is coming for first base.
It's time is called to get a new base, pylon.
Right here. Where's he going with it? Oh, there's another hole. Another break in the fence, I forgot. We're changing to first base. No, I'm okay.
Before we continue to play? I should stop talking. He hasn't heard anything I said all day.
He's champions that. It's coming.
Okay, no, it's good. The base is that bad we stopped the game?
At the end of an inning, yeah. It's that one over there. Yeah, back. First base.
John says Mrs. running the bases too.
Oh boy.
It's tied at 15.
I mean, the base operators, we had base operators signed up for every game.
Yeah.
Every field.
And this was an early game. Unannounced.
Well, by now somebody should have showed up then.
Yeah.
Fourth.
You know where that's from? You know that song? Over there, I heard it. I'm like,
Huh? Toby's last name. I'm blanking on it.
I have that song Gregory. Stuck in my head for like 3 days. No, this guy. Are you getting all your team pictures in?
Some of them.
Oh.
Some not.
Yeah, I took a picture of the scrap.
Yeah, you sent me those. Yeah. That'll help.
I tried first base.
Hey, first base is Guy, third base is
Oh, that doesn't sound good at first. That's tough. There's no way that's better than the original base that was down there. You could barely hear that.
There's a lot of talk.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
You're good. Yeah, the other bass certainly sound a lot better.
You check third. I got it. Go defense.
Yeah, the score was 15-5 going into the inning. Put up a 10-run game. Yeah, 10-run inning.
Focus, guys. Let's go. Pick them up.
Yeah, so leading off in the top of the fourth inning, we have Guy Zuccarello. Zuccarello making the inning-saving stop as the Thunder put up 10 runs to tie the game. Joseph Ward chimes in and says that bass sounds horrible, which I agree. I mean, that's just not good. don't know where they got that base from. The first pitch to Zuccarello jams him as the ball was in on his hands for strike one. The score is currently 15-15 in the top of the fourth. And the next pitch to Zuccarello sinks beneath his bat for strike two. Guy getting set in the box in the set from Weissman as the next pitch is pops down the first base line and foul. So 3 strikes on Zuccarello. David Dismas says, sounds like a hearing test when I was in grammar school, back when dinosaurs roamed. Oh, I remember those hearing tests with those big, bulky headphones. Zuccarello getting sent in the box. And the pitch. Grounded up the middle. Zuccarello moving to his left to third base. Diving is the defender. And Zuccarello's out. Lewis making his play at the left shorty position. Diving to his left. Showing some serious range. The Thunder have all the momentum right now. Zuccarello was put out. It was very close. Bang bang play at third base.
Field 11. The Boston Renegades need water, please.
We got 1 out in the top of the fourth for Christian Thaxton. Thaxton is 4 for 4 on the day with a home run. Or 5 for 4. No, the homer counts as 2 runs.
Water is needed on field 11, Boston side.
You got it. Thank you.
Sean Devenish is waiting on deck. The Renegades look to regain the lead here. Thaxton is getting set with his base check, first and then third.
Right here, guys. Use that.
We got Bueller playing very deep out in left field. As the first pitch to Thaxton is hit that direction, foul over the third base bag. Ball was crushed. Rolling all the way to the fence.
What happened to your field goal?
Volunteer having to go through the bush that's kind of protruding through the fence to get the ball. Joseph Ward is calling yard here.
Into the woods. Question? No.
We have 1 out, the top of the fourth. It's 88 degrees right now.
Right here, guys. Right here.
10 minutes to 10. So it's 11 o'clock Eastern time in Boston. That's a good question. And the next pitch to Thaxton is missed low. He's had a very wonky swing from Thaxton there. Thaxton getting reset in the box. This game is currently 2 hours and 20 minutes old, and we're only in the top of the fourth. Next pitch to Thaxton is fouled back towards the umpire. Thaxton swinging underneath it, as he had a lot of backspin on the
You
ball.
don't get credit for that one. Too easy.
And when the ball landed, it rolled towards the umpire standing down the first baseline.
Right here, guys.
Thaxton's down 3 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on and hit high and deep to left field. Thaxton running to first base. Lands in between the defenders. Bueller is getting on it, and he scores. Christian Thaxton coming in clutch, and it's now 16-15.
I call that 5-1. You don't get credit for that one. Come on, that was
Marie Keene. So the next game, it depends on who wins this game. So if the Renegades win this game, they'll play the winner of the Philly Fire and
Weird angles coming back. He's quick like a cat.
I'm trying to think of the name of the other team that they're playing. Bayou City Heat. But if they lose, they'll play in the 5-6 bracket in a consolation game.
Ready, batter? Faces.
As Sean Devenish comes to the plate.
All right, let's get this one.
As he checks first and then third. As Devenish has sort of an open stance with his front foot facing left center. And the first pitch is swung on and grounded hard down the left field line. Devenish sprinting to third base, gets by Lewis. It's going to be close, gets by Bueller, and he scores. The top of the order really providing some offense. As Devenish is 5 for 5. I'm sorry, 4 for 5.
40's re-entering for 24.
The Renegades take a 17-15 lead.
Kimball's going to come in, re-enter for Luis Rodriguez, 40 for 24. Oh, you're switching
As Chris Kimball is coming back into the game, pinch hitting. The spot in which David Sanchez batted last time.
No, so he's re-entering the game, but he was here, and I held him out long enough, so I'm bringing him in here. All right, so who's coming in?
Shane Canton looms on deck.
He's coming in this spot. You can put it on the first line. So he's not going to come in the game.
Attention, please. Number 40 is batting.
Drew Crook looms on in the hole.
24. All right, guys, let's get this guy. Let's get him everywhere, guys. Defense ready.
Kimball's got a lot of speed, as he actually ran the Boston Marathon earlier this year. As he ran cross country for his college.
1 out. Play.
Kimball getting loose in the box as he shakes his hips left and right. Hands more towards his belt. The first pitch from Cochran is grounded hard to left center field. Lewis dives on it, bobbles it a little bit, but makes the play.
37.
Kimball sprinting towards first base. And that is the second out of the inning. As we have 2 out and 2 home for Shane Canton. Renegades trying to tack on some more before they go on to the defensive side of the ball as Peter Connolly steps back onto the mound.
Your field up was asked to help out on field 6. I think maybe Missy's field. So. All right.
Score is 17-15 with 2 outs in the top of the 4th. So we have 32 total runs scored in this game, with Boston Renegades scoring 8 runs in the top of the 1st. And the Indy Thunder scoring 10 runs in the bottom of the 3rd to tie the game. Before the 2 runs that have been scored here in the top of the 4th.
Everywhere, guys. 2 out. Everywhere.
As Canton rests his barrel of the bat on his right shoulder. As the ball is going haywire and dies. Running out of balls here.
That's dead?
It goes on and off by itself.
Oh, okay. That's what he does.
Peter Connolly showing the defense the ball to make sure they can hear it.
Yeah. I was like, Rob, don't. Oh, dude, I'm about to swing out of my shoes, man.
defense is ready for the Thunder. Canton is getting first base and then third. Third base sounds a lot better than first.
Everywhere now.
First base pylon was replaced. I guess there was some technical difficulties with the bag as the first pitch to Canton is swung out and missed. Connolly missing high. Weissman getting the target just below the belt. And the pitch is swung on and now missed low.
Everywhere, guys. Be ready,
swing
Kyle.
by
Be ready
Canton.
now.
Trying to find that happy medium. And the 0-2 pitch is grounded hard down the left field line and foul. Lewis chasing after it. Canton sprints into first base.
Everywhere, Kyle. Be ready, Kyle. But everywhere, guys. Be ready left. Everywhere, Kyle. Be ready now.
Canton getting reset in the box, being helped by Connolly to make sure he's square. Front foot facing center field. The next pitch is foul tipped into the mid.
Everywhere now.
Strike three.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Canton still has a take. The next pitch is lined and grounded down the third base line and foul towards the Boston bench. Canton is all over the ball. Just a little bit early on that one. Renegades have scored 2. Scores 17-15 at the top of the fourth. Weissman helping Shane Canton make sure his feet are set.
You ready? Pick it up.
It's been a wild game on offense. So the next pitch is fouled back. A nice catch by Weissman. Canton is still on it. Got 3 strikes on Canton, and the 2-out pitch is grounded down the left field line. Lewis moving to his right, and it's foul.
Good effort, Kyle.
Canton running to first base, putting together a quality at-bat by Canton.
Dead ball.
Another ball died. I think we're running out of balls. I don't know how many we have left. This ball is going to have another ball. I mean, I've lost count as to how many balls have been replaced.
These are.
Oh, squeaker. All right.
I kept them up there just in case we
JJ
need
says give Coach
All right,
Wally
call
some
for more
catcher
balls.
love. We always got to give our catcher some love.
them. This one's still doing something.
Oh, there we go. That one's good. Probably the last good one we have left.
Everywhere. Kyle, be ready.
It's a good question. I don't know. I mean, if we run out of balls, the teams are going to have to provide their own. We're going to have to wait for new ones. Canton is still down 0-3. And the pitch is taken. It's a good take as Connolly missed low. And we have a full count. Set, and the pitch is lined down the left field line. Very, very good at-bat by Canton here. Trying to make it a 3-run lead. The score is 17-15. Canton has had an unbelievable at-bat here. So the Thunder defense is set. Finally offset on the mound, and the pitch. Next pitch is grounded down the left field line again and foul. Canton refusing to go down. He just needs to put the ball in play. That's the only thing he really needs to do. Canton really putting together a good at-bat here. 2 down, and the payoff pitch to Canton is pops to left field. Has a lot of backspin on it, doesn't quite make it to 40 feet, and it's foul, and we'll do it again.
Field 11. We are on our last ball.
Everyone is eager to see what's going to happen with this at-bat, because Canton has seen quite a few pitches.
No problem. I'm looking at my bag. I'm going to change hats pretty soon. Good call.
This at-bat has definitely eclipsed 10 pitches.
Yeah, full count. That's fine.
Still have a full count on Canton. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. And the pitch is swung on and missed, and Canton strikes out for the 3rd out of the inning. And after 3.5, we have a score of 17-15 in favor of the Renegades, going to the bottom of the 4th.
I'm just waiting because I just want to make sure we're top of the I got it right here. 8 foul balls. David.
Yes, sir.
I'll try and do this view again. I can't really see all that well from behind the plate. A little bit more under the canopy here. So going to the bottom of the 4th now.
Still in the sun a little bit.
Still in the sun a little bit.
It's right here.
Now you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're solid now.
Okay. The Renegades are going to have to D up here as the Indy Thunder are swinging the bats really well on offense. Put up a 10-run inning in the previous inning. Renegades only managed to score 2 in return. So Bueller is coming back up to the plate, leading us off. He's the leadoff hitter in the lineup. Set in the right-handed batter's box. Thunder are working their hitters away. There's a big gap down the right field line. So hopefully the defense can adjust to that.
2.
It seems like they're hugging it more towards the left field line.
So 16, 17, 15, and this is the bottom of the 4th.
Bueller is getting his base check. First pitch to Bueller is swung on and missed for strike 1.
You had 8 foul balls.
And the 0-1 is hit high and deep to right field. Zuccarello chasing after it to no avail as Bueller scores the run. Makes the score 17-16. Okay. You're pitching everything outside. You're going out.
You moved.
I can't see from over there.
I got it. You're going to overview the thing again.
I'm not in the shape.
Good.
So I think the defense needs to make an adjustment more towards the right side. Because they're just going right field on everything. The home team is the Thunder. Defense really needs to step up here. We already have a run in the inning for Dykes. First base might be unplugged. Having a lot of issues at first base. As first base is unplugged. Dicus getting his base check as first base was fixed, and then third. First pitch to Dicus is hit high and deep to left field. Dias moving on it. Dicus sprinting to third base, and he scores. We have a tie ball game now at 17-all. As the Thunder are looking to continue the momentum build to try and take the lead here.
You didn't give that to Dias, right? That's good. No, it's good.
Hunter tell Wally the old Kansas shift. That's what he said.
What's up, JJ?
Yep.
Currently I'm a tie ball game here at 17-all. 34 runs total scored in the game. We got Lewis up. Lewis is the only left-handed hitter in the game to this point. As Booker sets the target high at the head as he pops it foul back towards the first base side. The Indy Thunder don't seem to be missing many balls swinging the bat right now. So we have nobody out. 2 runs in at the bottom of the fourth as we have a 17-17 ball game. So the next pitch is fouled off the end of the bat, right back at Woodard. And Lewis coming back to the plate. We have 2 strikes on Lewis. If the Renegades lose this game, they'll be playing in a consolation matchup, the 5 and 6 bracket. As the next pitch is fouled back towards Booker, the catcher, for strike 3. Renegades could really use an out here. As the 0-3 to Lewis is taken. Target right at the head as he grounds hard to left field, right at Rob Dias. It bounces off his leg, off his hand, and he makes the recovery for the out.
Yeah! There you go, guys.
18, Rob Dias! Lewis running to first base. Ball was bouncing around Dias, but managed to control it enough to make the putout for the first out of the inning. It was a huge putout there. Jeffries. One out in the bottom of the fourth. The Thunder scored 2 straight runs before Rob Dias put out Lewis, and Rob Weissman calls a timeout.
No need to be on your toes on this one, Shane.
Boston defense getting set in the field. Getting the base check. And then the pitch is swung and hit high and deep to left field, right at Shane Canton. Shane Canton backing up, but it doesn't matter, and he scores. The Thunder take the lead for the first time in the game, and the score is now 18-17. That ball was hammered to left field. We have 1 out in the bottom of the fourth for Dunleavy. Thunder bounce all the way back, down 10. Take a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the fourth.
Remember the scouting report on the 16-year-old?
You didn't need to lay on it that hard, Shane.
Looking at 8 and 7. 16 years old.
It's game is certainly, I think, going to go down to the wire. Now we have 35 total runs scored in the game. We're still only in the fourth. The winner of this game will go on and take on the winner of the Philly Fire and Bayou City Heat game. And the loser will be knocked out in contention for the World Series championship and play in the 5 and 6 bracket. Jared Woodard is pitching for the Thunder. Yes, you're right, JJ. Thunder finding their stride. They started off slow. First pitch to Dunleavy is hit down the right field line. Zuccarello and Kimball are chasing after it. Kimball getting on it, but between his legs, and Dunleavy scores to make it a 2-run lead.
Good try, Chris.
Good try, Chris.
It is now 19-17.
Almost had it, Kimball.
Indy Thunder. I'm sure as to why we're not making any adjustments to hug the first base line, as they've hit quite a few down that line to begin with. Gregory is coming up to the plate.
That ball probably rolled a good way.
No.
Boston defense shifting more towards the pole side, leaving the first baseline wide open. First pitch to Gregory is swung on and golfed back towards Booker, the catcher, for strike one. Jennifer Gass, thanks for tuning in. Jennifer says, hang tough, Boston, you got this. The Renegades find themselves down 2, 19-17 as a score of 1 out. As Gregory foul tips it. Follow through with his back leg kind of facing more towards the pitcher. Next pitch is grounded hard down to left center field. That 2 rod drives his left. Defense letting it go. And the run scores. It's 20-17 now in favor of the Thunder. The ball was hit in sort of a Bermuda Triangle between Dias, Devonish, Crook, and Canton.
Good. I got an ice bath over here for you, bud.
Timeout is called for a water break.
I'll take 2. Gatorade. Actually, Gatorade.
As Bueller is coming to the top of the lineup.
I got 2. Good.
Joseph Ward says, this is why Jared is the best pitcher in the league. He may be down by 12, but with him there, it's an equalizer.
Yep, I got
He has certainly stepped up his game. He started out slow, but have come all the way back to take a 3-run lead. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Taking a little bit of a water break, and I'm going to get a water break myself. Notices both teams have kind of trended in the opposite direction. Renegades started out on fire, kind of slowed down. As the Thunder have started slow and now are putting on the pressure, heating up.
good. You're good with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty good over here.
Born to DH.
These guys were made. Going out there. All right, hey, Joe, good job, man.
Time is back in.
I got it.
Woodward is stepping back on the mound. Defense is getting set up. That's spotters Grillo and Lenacek. Daxton says hi. Long pause in that break. Now we're back. Buehler has had a strong game on the offensive side of the ball. He's also made a couple stops on the defense.
Joe, you okay? Yeah.
Thunder are waiting for the Renegades defense to get set up. It's Roxanne Wickham. Thank you for tuning in. Renegades are currently down 3 runs as it's 20-17. First pitch to Buehler is hit high and deep to left center field. Shane Canton moving on it, diving to his right, and Buehler scores. The Indy Thunder are relentless as the score swells to 4. The lead is now 21-17.
They said no. Is that on time? I think you were a little early there. Swing later next time, please.
The ball might be dead, and it's dead. It takes away the run.
No, he did not.
At the moment.
No.
So hey, we gotta get. So the fat joke comes back.
He looked like he was dodging it more
I'm
than
not sure I
touching it.
retract it. Maybe for that comment.
Fat joke comes back. We need that girl off. She was awesome.
She was awesome.
Jordan
It was. Granted, it was ADHD type 3.
She's actually at the scorer's table right now.
She's actually like 60 years younger.
Yeah, she called that game the.
How old is she?
Dino, I do believe the Indy Thunder have a player called Michael Lewis, yes. He's a left-handed hitter.
Okay.
And the run counts. So we only have 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That break goes in their favor. All right. Why are my dead balls never beeping?
Good question.
Because of the quantum. If you go back to the 28-ounce bat, they'll beat it.
I think I broke just as many with that one.
Yeah, Bex, I feel like you do that better.
Huh?
I feel like you do that better.
I like it. Yeah, a little bit.
Dino says Michael Lewis is in Dino's Salesforce class?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were talking about it yesterday. Or a couple days ago.
That's what you do, right? You
only have Dyke.
You're Oracle.
I'm NetSuite. Get out of
Dyke
here.
is coming up.
NetSuite.
We still only have 1 out.
Those losers can go back to Texas.
Renegades looking to stop the bleeding. Because they desperately need outs. Try and come back into this game.
Mike Lewis knows Dino because Dino was chirping too much in that class.
The Thunder are
He said he was that Dino.
stepping down, pedal to the metal on the gas.
What type of software is it?
That I sell?
They're only scoring run after run after run.
Yeah.
Manufacturing?
We do that. CRM. I do a lot
Scored
of
16 runs. 1 in the 3rd innings.
Projects.
Wait, you're selling e-commerce and analytics stuff?
Yep.
You heard of a company called Amplitude?
Amplitude?
Yeah.
The Renegades led at one point by 10 runs with a score of 15-5.
I think based on what you're telling me. That's what I use.
They compete more with like Power BI, Tableau, Domo.
I can certainly tell you that there's a lot of balls over at the scorer's booth. Most of them are dead.
If you're interested professionally, check out Amplitude. It's a user behavior analytics. It's what I do for a living. So you can check out, we do e-commerce, we do
Like
behavior
Google
analytics.
Analytics.
You can also do, any type of product software if you want to see people using a certain feature, that type of stuff.
Woodard is showing the ball to the defense. As we might need another ball.
More?
No. You know why? Actually, hey.
Fran,
I got it.
right, so I just switched Sean and Shane. Shane is struggling at Rover, so let's put Sean out there, put him in his old position.
Sean Devonish is being moved to Rover as Shane Canton is being moved to midfield, kind of making a little switch here on defense. This game is almost 3 hours old, and we're only in the bottom of the fourth with one out. A really long game. It's certainly been a marathon. The score is 21-17. Booker is looking for a ball that actually functions. Because every ball that I think we've had is broke. Woo! He's found one that has some life in it. I think we're out of balls here.
We charged all those balls. None of our balls sound good. We didn't hit them.
I wonder if the Indy Thunder have any balls to play with. We might have to delay this game as all of the balls that we've used have either died, need a charge.
We also didn't have you in Beaumont. You broke up. You beat the team.
Seems to give me a hard time.
We love it.
So I don't know what's going to happen here.
Someone needed to design a better ball.
No.
Fax.
Thunder looking to use one of their balls. Because every single ball that we've used has broken or has needed a charge. I think if we haven't had a lot of problems with the technology here, I think the game would be a lot shorter, as it's been so far. It looks like we found a ball that functions. Dykes is stepping into the box. This game has been 2 hours and 55 minutes old so far. One out in the bottom of the fourth with a score of 21-17. First pitch to Dykes is swung on and missed for strike one. Booker sets the target. Dykes' head as he swings through over it for strike two.
Jared skills. I'd say I'll take the
0-2 was taken. Next pitch is grounded hard up the middle. Zuccarello moving to his right. Shane Canton moving in on it. Spider crawling, and he scores.
Yep.
And the score increases to 22-17.
Right there.
And Michael Lewis coming up to the plate. Renegades need to figure something out on defense. The Thunder are stepping down on the gas pedal now, trying to gang a serious lead. They're now up by 5. steps up to the plate. Dino's Salesforce classmate. He's getting his base check. Looks like the Chicago Comets game is over. First pitch to Lewis is foul tip, back to Booker for strike one. Next pitch is grounded hard up the middle. Lewis sprinting to first base. Sean Devenish moving in. It gets past him, and the run is going to score. The Renegades can't seem to do anything on defense.
That sums it up pretty much perfectly, Hunter.
As the lead grows by 6. Score is now 23-17. Bernardo Barrera says Chicago lost. So their series is over. Yep, it is 23-17 Indianapolis. Blackhawks won against the Comets 19-9. Thank you, Holly. And we have one out in the bottom of the fourth. Holly. Holly Witter. The bottom of the fourth. Whittier. So the first pitch is popped up, right field, past Guy Zuccarello, running to first base, and he scores. That was number 1 for the Indy Thunder. As the onslaught continues, the score is now 24-17. Making a football score. For Dunleavy.
Come on, guys, dig in!
We're in the number 8.
Let's go, guys!
Still only have one out.
Hit the reset button. Reset.
It's been a really, really long inning. As the Thunder have put up 7 runs in this inning.
Dig in, you've got it.
Come on, guys!
And overall, in the last inning and a third, they've put up 19 runs. It's the bottom of the fourth.
You know coming into that game that both those teams felt they were significantly better teams. And you know, and they both won championships. Boston's won many championships. Chicago's
Yeah,
won
Holly, I
championship.
hope so
Most
too.
teams are the most like us.
I mean, every single ball that we've used so far is smash. As the next pitch is hit high and deep to right field. Kimball running in the wrong direction, and Dunleavy scores. Dunleavy making contact with the speaker as that ball is messed up. This lead is increased to 25-17. That ball looks like it's going to be decommissioned. Gregory coming up. Thunder are about to bat around for the 3rd time. As the onslaught continues. As the Thunder have put up 20 runs since the 2nd inning.
John O'Connor from Austin says that he believes that it takes 5 years to teach someone to get the Laney will get there. She'll get there.
She takes time. She's only going to get a bit of hair, too. She's already struck out, I think, once or twice or something. Yeah, she's definitely made
Gregory getting his base check, first and then third. Still only one out in the bottom of the fourth. A 25-17 lead as he fouls back for strike one.
No, we're playing great. Why don't we let you in? You know, ease on it. Just turn around.
Booker having to run all the way back to the wall behind the scorer's booth to get that ball. The next pitch is lined to left field. Past Rob Dias. Brew Crook is moving, gets under him. Past the diving Devenish. And Gregory hits the base and he scores. Devenish couldn't recover in time as the score swells again, 26-17. As the Thunder are up 9 runs. Moving up to the top of the order again is Bueller. And this might be the 3rd time through the order.
What's up? So
Bueller.
does the name Toby Gregory mean anything to you?
Yeah.
That was who that was.
All right.
He's actually become a much better player than he was that first year. First year he could just hit it 100 feet right at you.
Yeah.
99 feet right at you.
Yeah. Did I put him out 3 times a game?
No, he scored on you every time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Remember we moved you from 1st to 3rd? Remember that?
I only remember the outside make, not the ones I missed. Sorry, bud.
Renegades defense trying to get reset. They've only recorded 1 out in this inning. The Thunder are up 9 runs. The first pitch is grounded to right center field, past the diving Zuccarello, and pass off the diving Canton as Bueller scores going to first base, and it becomes a 10-run lead for the Thunder, making it 27-17.
You want another time?
Yeah, we have 2 left, I think. At some point, it's just making it longer.
Renegades are enduring a lot during this inning, and they can't seem to get off the field.
Melissa Zuccarello's one is over and I think.
As the Thunder have been pouring it on. Renegades looks promising in the first 2 innings. So at one point they were up 15-5. The bats have really slowed down, while the Thunder's bats have really sped up, stepping down on the gas, and haven't let up since. Thunder have scored 22 runs in the last inning and a third. The Renegades are gassed right now on defense. Temperature is starting to increase to 91 degrees. And the cicadas are very, very loud out in the woods. Certainly doesn't help the hearing for the defense. This game has really been a struggle on both sides for the defense. Renegades looking to stop the bleeding as they still need 2 outs. This game is officially 3 hours old. But the game started at 7:36 a.m. It was now 27-17. Renegades still have another game to play. The next game would be at 11:30.
What time is it?
10:36. I don't know if they're going to push that game back or not.
They will. We have to play in it.
Yeah.
Yes. They can't start without us.
Probably just waiting for us, wondering what's happening.
No, the other game's on. We're playing the winner or loser back.
Oh, okay.
Of course, we're going to have to move across the county, probably.
Yeah.
It's the
And then there's like a minimal time between the last game and the next one. So you get
I asked them if they wanted to wave the white flag, and they said they wanted to keep at it. And I turned around and said, look, the national team actually complimented me, which is a rare thing. I said, look, you guys are tired. You need to be lower. You're too tall and you get to the ground and you're late. You need to be lower in your chances. You get tired. You can get to the ground.
So we have one out. As the Dykes grounds it to the left field side. Off dies his hand. Rolling weakly to Devonish. As Dykes scores to make it 28-17.
Slowed it down, and then Sean, I don't think there was any communication that said, off me.
Lead swells even more. It's now 28-17. As the Thunder just need to score one more run to put the Renegades into the 12-run rule. As the Thunder are the home team. So the Renegades would just bat from here on out if they can manage to even get off the field. They still have only one out in the inning. Renegades just seem like they've just run out of gas. As the next pitch is grounded weakly down the first base line, just foul. Probably went 39 feet before stopping down the line.
They have 17 that can come in. Fast.
Who is being guided back to the plate? I feel like each player in the lineup has had at least 3 at-bats in this inning.
They're not starting their best defensive player isn't starting. They have a DS.
The score sheet is full of shaded boxes for runs. You don't even want to look at it. Yep. The next pitch is swung on, miss for strike 2. A strikeout would be huge here. 0-2 is hit high and deep to right center. Kimball and Canton are chasing after it, but Lewis scores. And the Thunder are officially up 12. The score of 29-17. We're going to be officially in the 12-run rule.
5-6-1 stabs. 5-6-1.
I can't even remember who made the last putout. I don't think we're given a strikeout in this inning.
Hey, go Texas, Derek. Come on, Dave. Go, defense! Come on, guys!
Pass Chris and Shane Kimball's got a hold on it. So what zone would you put it in? I would put it in the 5 ball.
Thunder put up a 12 spot in this inning alone,
Yeah, that's all. It was well hit.
as they've put up 24 runs total in an inning and a third. And yet we have another stop of play for another ball, in which I don't know if we have any left. And that one sounds good. Just wondering when the next out will come. It's been an extremely long bottom of the 4th. Looks like there might be a pinch hitter on deck for Gregory. So, number 1 is getting his base check. Target set right at the front shoulder, and the next pitch is sky to deep right field, gets past Kimball, and he scores. Make it a 30 spot for the Thunder as the score is 30-17.
He's in another planet right now. Look how far away he is. Holy
The Thunder are pouring it on.
not giggling, Will, because you're not
I
young.
wonder when the defense is going to make an out, or the Thunder are going to strike out, or something.
6 outs. Even after 6 outs, when did we take the out?
Defense had no chance on that one, because the Thunder have been really attacking that right side. They're still playing off the bag. So zero adjustments being made on the defensive side of the ball.
They just made a sub just now. They're subbing right now.
We have a substitution finally for the Thunder. Diaz is being subbed in for Gregory.
Yeah. Brian, Ace, pinch hitter, standard.
This would be the end of the 3rd time through in 1 inning for this lineup.
So the hitters, yeah, if you can get the names. So Dunleavy's out, which makes sense. He's one of the older guys.
The Renegades still need to play a 2nd game today. Not sure how they're going to be able to compete.
With Dias.
It's really unfortunate as the Renegades seem to have all the momentum in the first 2 innings. The Thunder came storming back. It's almost like the Thunder wanted to make us think that we were going to win. As the lead is 13 runs. Looks like Gregory's on deck. So Diaz is pinch hitting for Dunleavy. The pitch is grounded hard and bounces off one of the spectators. The Thunder bench. That was scary. Diaz was really late on that. Yeah, there's still only 1 out in the inning. Thunder have scored 13 runs. This pitch is grounded hard to right center. Diaz running to 3rd base. Canton is on it and finally makes a stop for the 2nd out of the inning. It's about time.
Good job, Shano!
Now there are 2 outs. We're having another pinch hitter come up to the plate for Gregory, number 7.
Just Sellers. You bringing Sellers in? DJ Sellers. DJ Sellers.
Sellers is pinch hitting for Gregory. Bueller waiting on deck. And this game is 3 hours and 10 minutes long.
Yeah, got you, Sellers.
I hope we get off the field soon, too. This has been a really long game. We haven't even played 4 innings. 4 full innings. It looks like the Fire and Bayou City Heat game is still playing, too. So both games are running really long.